Hello again, my Massachusetts home buying friends. I have realized recently that I haven't been doing as many video blogs as I used to because I'm always in the car. So welcome to my native environment, my native habitat here. This is your North Shore real estate enabler, Dan Bernal, leaving the North Shore actually right now, heading into the Merrimack Valley. And today what I wanted to talk about is something that you run into often when you're buying either distressed property or bank-owned property, short sales, things like that, is sometimes some of the responsibilities that would normally be on the seller are transferred onto the buyer. This is what I like to call, and this is a scientific term, so you might want to write this down, the pain in the butt factor. And the thing about it is one of the reasons these properties are so cheap is not just because someone is willing to take a loss on them. It's because it's a real pain in the butt to buy them. And one of the things that you may find on your side, if you are a buyer looking to buy something like this, is that the inspection for smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors, which is normally done by a seller before changing hands and is a required lead up to a property being registered in someone else's name, is you got to have the fire department come in and take a peek around and make sure that it's safe for someone to live there in case there's a fire or any noxious fumes coming in. So there are requirements for each different town, and the best way to find out what they are is just call the fire department for where smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors have to be. And typically a seller would have the fire department come and inspect for these. But when you're buying a bank-owned or short sale property, sometimes they sneak into the listing that it's on the buyer side. So in this particular case, since my buyer is frequently out of the country, he is an investor, I am going to do that on my own. So listen, you need to work with someone who understands that these things are going to pop up, and don't let it slide because you're going to show up at the closing and not be able to close if you haven't fulfilled something that's been dumped onto your side of the transaction that you didn't know about. So that's my tip for the day. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me at danbernal.com. You can find me at dan.bernal@virtualhomes.com. And obviously, you can find me in my car pretty much anytime. See you next time.